Before you get started writing chemical formulas, we need to know how to use the periodic table and plus do a little bit of memorizing. On the periodic table, you need to know where the metals and nonmetals are. The nonmetals are above this zigzag in orange, and also hydrogen is a nonmetal. These all in white are the metals. The reason this is important is that if a compound is made up of a metal and a nonmetal, then the compound is ionic, and you'll use all of the ionic rules. Or if a compound is made up of just nonmetals, you will use different rules to come up with the formula of the name. Okay. The next thing you need to know how to do is to figure out the charge that an element would likely form. If a compound is ionic, you'll need to be able to look at the periodic table and predict what charge that element would form. For example, potassium would tend to form a +1 ion. Sulfur would tend to form a -2 ion when they are in ionic compounds. You also should memorize the polyatomic ions I gave you on the PowerPoint. There are 8 of these. You need to memorize the formula, the P04, that includes the charge, -3. To get a good formula, you have to know these charges. And on these charges where there's just a sign, a positive or negative sign, that is really +1 and -1. But anyway, have these memorized. It'll make things go a lot easier if you do those. Take care of these things before you get started writing compounds.